Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Unlocking You 2.0 with myself, Belwinder Marwaha, transformational leadership coach, and Spencer Bonin, a certified emotion code and body code practitioner. So this week we're talking all about burnout and getting burnt out at work or at home, wherever it may be, and really what leads to that, how you can get away from that. And today we're going to touch on reaching out to others. And how that can help you avoid burnout, or when you're in a situation of being burnt out, what reaching out to others can do. So, Spencer, I want you to start off with, we say, hey, let's reach out, and I'm going to talk about, the type of people you want to reach out to after, but what prevents people from reaching out?
Absolutely. And thank you so much for that intro. Because that is a really big thing, right? Like reaching out, obviously, if we have someone we can reach out to, it's very, very good to do that. But the thing is that we might not actually feel safe reaching out. There might be things going on in the background that are maybe subconscious or whatever it is, unconscious, previous habits or whatever, something that has happened to you in the past that might be kind of triggering, that makes you want to not reach out. And the thing is when you don't reach out, it's just all in you and it's festering inside, right? Which you'll talk more on that as far as the conscious side goes. But, maybe you grew up in a home where, you had to keep your problems to yourself. Maybe you grew up in a home where, it was expressing your feelings just was considered a bad thing. And maybe you grew up in a home or maybe you even got punished for expressing those feelings, it's one of those ones. It's a little bit of a sketchy thing to talk about sometimes because you never know what people have gone through, right? But the thing is those things are very real. And if you've been through those kinds of experiences, and if you grew up in a home like that, you may have, or very high likelihood of having, a trapped emotion or a variety of trapped emotions or energies that are contributing to that. You might have feelings of despair, which is basically like feeling it's like a complete loss of hope, unable to be helped or comforted from other people. You might feel unworthy. You might feel shameful or guilty about expressing your feelings. There might be even like negative statements in your mind circling around. We call these despair anchors or post-traumatic suggestions or whatever. The bottom line is it's a negative statement that might be say like, I'm not important, or I'm unworthy, or nobody cares. Those things might be circling around in your head, but the reality is that's just due to past experiences and trapped emotions and past and trapped energies that are just really preventing you from being the best you that you can be. So that's what's going on in the background. Like what's happening consciously, Bally?
Yeah, and it's interesting because some of what I'm going to touch on right now on the conscious side is that, look, you want to reach out to others, but reaching out to the right person is so important.
Yes.
And what happens is Spencer's talked about in the past. Let's say you've got a despair anchor of I'm not good enough, or I guess that would be more of a could that be a despair anchor?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not good enough. So let's say you've got a despair anchor of I'm not good enough. You're feeling burnt out. Well, what's going to happen is your subconscious mind may pick the wrong person to reach out to. So they can affirm the fact that you're not good enough and just make the situation worse.
Totally.
Because we all have one of those people in our lives that, we go to them for help, and what do? They just add fuel to the fire, They're just like, oh, you're burning here. Let me just add some, fuel there. And
exactly.
How we can burn this, and let's see how much heat we can create.
Yeah.
And we have those people in our lives, and that's where we need to make a conscious decision and really put the effort in and say, okay, listen, I'm feeling burnt out, or I'm at my limit, or I'm about to go crazy. I need to talk to someone, but you need to choose the right person. Because if you choose a person who's going to cause you to feel even more burnt out, or make your small problem seem like a huge mountain to climb, we're going the wrong way. So really be cognizant of who you're going to talk to, who are you going to reach out to. And listen, if you are in a situation, and sometimes a lot of us we don't have someone that we're comfortable talking to. Sometimes we don't want to share what's going on with someone within our inner circle. We get that. And this is where Spencer and I come in, is that we're here for you. As a transformational leadership coach, as a certified emotion code body code practitioner, this is what we do. We talk to people, we help them, we guide them through situations. And in fact, to give you an example, we've helped individuals that we're coaching right now work through problems in a relationship. They were at their wits' end with their relationship. Things were not going well. They didn't have anyone to go to because anyone that they did go to wasn't able to provide a good solution, or was like, oh no, not everybody knows both sides to a story. So what do? We worked with them. I coached them on the conscious side. Spencer healed them on the subconscious side, removed some emotional baggage that wasn't helping them in their relationship.
Yeah.
And with that, we're able to help them feel less stressed and less burnt out in their relationship. They're much happier. They started with us 6 weeks ago. And 6 weeks later, now it's like, wow, man, my relationship's gone, dramatically changed. We're so much better. It's healthier. So, if you're not sure, hey, look, I want to talk to someone, but I don't know who to talk to, we're here for you. Reach out to us. We'll help you and guide you. Reaching out to others is very, very important. They can really save you. They can help you realize how insignificant maybe your problem really is compared to what you're thinking it is. Maybe they've got a simple solution that you haven't thought of. So don't discount not reaching out to others. Reach out to people, because let me tell you, life will always happen and people will always have solutions and answers. So you just have to find the right person to get you that right solution, that right answer. So with that said, Spencer, do you want to add anything else to this?
No, there's nothing in particular I'd like to add on to there. Do you want to tell people about how they can kind of hear more about what we do and kind of what we're doing?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, if you're on the verge of feeling burnt out, you're stressed out, or you need someone to reach out to, connect with us. We're here to help you. There's a couple of ways to do that. You can send us a message on Messenger, through Facebook, or wherever you're watching for that matter. You can send us a message and we'll connect back with you. If you want to learn more about how we combine the conscious and the subconscious together to really bring out the best version of you, check out our website at www.leadyouridea.life.com. There's a couple of awesome videos there that will just show you about, let you see what happens and what we do really when we combine everything together. A couple minute video and a 3-minute video. And then aside from that, we have an amazing webinar happening this Thursday night, tomorrow night, which is Thursday already. This week's gone by very, very fast. Tomorrow night, we have a webinar, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, where in that 45-minute webinar, we will teach you some amazing secrets on how you can turn the rest of your life around. Forget 2020. 2020 has been quite the gong show for most of us. It's been totally weird. But you know what? Let's put it behind us. Let's make the rest of this year absolutely incredible and the rest of your life even better. Absolutely. So with that said, we'll be back tomorrow with another episode of Unlocking You 2.0. Until then, take care and see you all soon.